Yeah, obviously, happy with the last probably 22 minutes of that. I thought it was really, really good basketball. 3-point line defense. It's something that continues to be a little bit of an issue now. 2 of those 12 came from a guy that hasn't. I don't know if he's played. I know he didn't. The third string center. Who kind of came out of nowhere and hit the 2 threes in the first half. So credit him. And, they got 4 really good perimeter guys that are tough to guard and, can make tough shots. And they've really scored the ball well. I thought overall our defense was, was pretty decent based on the amount of points they've scored against high majors this year. Our goal was to keep them under 60, and, they scored 63 and shot 36%. Overall, or a little bit under that. And then us offensively, it was good to see us shoot it better. I think this was more in line, I think, with the way that, our expectation for the way that we would shoot the ball this year was more in line with the way we shot it today. So it was good to see. It was good to see that.
Start off like that? Is that a little bit less excusable, kind of first half like that?
No, I think we missed shots. Offensively, we at halftime we probably should have had 57 points. We missed layups, we missed open threes. Cam didn't have it going yet. I think he took. He was pretty passive today. Wasn't very aggressive. I just think that I didn't think the first half was a not ready to play, not ready to guard. Again, fourth string center comes in the game and pick and pops. I don't even know how many minutes he's played this year. But our defense, I thought, was not the issue today. I just think it took us a while to start really getting it going offensively. It was good. I thought we didn't play well offensively in the first half, so it was good to see him give us a lift there, and I think that that earned some trust in the staff, and now it earned the staff trust of his teammates, and now gets him into a position where he becomes. A guy that can now get into the rotation here coming at it today. Going back to Seattle gives us more confidence that, that we've got somebody that we could go to and get Alex off the court before we run him into the ground.
They rebounded you in the first half, and then you finished obviously in the second half just like 25-8. You had 6 guys with 4 or more. Talk about the difference.
Yeah, that was total. Our centers got beat. Donovan, Sampson there. That was disappointing. We were running to backs instead of getting inside position, and rebounding is it's position, it's tracking, it's tracing, it's life or death pursuit of the ball. Possession of the ball is the most important thing. And I just they were faster to the ball. Some of them were long threes that sometimes it doesn't bounce your way. But I just thought that that Sampson, Donovan, we got to rebound it better there. And they know that. I got on them today.
You talked about how Alex had to take that next step this season. Obviously, 9-12, 6-9 3 today. Is that the Alex you expect to see every game?
Well, I don't think that you're going to get that from any one player on this team in any game, because different teams are going to focus their attention on different things, and tonight was Alex's night, and it may be maybe Donovan's night the next night, and it may be Tinu or maybe Cam, or Steph or Salt. Like we've got depth here, and I think good offenses, the ball just goes to whoever the ball should go to, and then that individual He's got to step up and make shots and make plays. And, today was a good game for him in terms of the way that they guarded and the opportunities. And, I think that's what's unique about the team is that we've got multiple guys that can go get you 26 and be the hero.
The 26 points tonight was a career high for him. Just how impressed were you with him with how he played today?
I was impressed probably more against Carolina just because he didn't make shots and he still played a great game. But that 6 for 9 I think was something he needed just for the confidence piece because – players look at their numbers. They see it. I mean, they see what they're shooting from 3. The game has become, very analytics driven, and everyone knows what their efficiency numbers are, and that could mess with a player's head. When you expect to shoot 42, 45% from 3, and you see 30 or 31, so that 6 for 9 is gonna bump that number up. It's gonna be good for his confidence.
Is his work ethic pretty consistent? Because when he has a tough shooting game, he goes right in the gym. He shoots a lot, but he shoots a lot anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean he's like a cyborg, man. I mean, there's no off switch. I mean, the stuff over the years, like the Andre Jacksons, the Sonogos, what they established work ethic wise, and then Alex is built on that, and guys like Cam. I mean, we've got some people that might as well move all of their stuff into the Word Center.
So it's all high majors from now on, from here on out.
Oh my God, these games are. Listen, they're necessary. It's listen, you regular season. It's 31 games. We need some of these so we could get the young players on the court and. And kind of like work on some different things. And, you can't play 31 heavyweight championship fights. I think, though, these games are worse in terms of the anxiety of these games because, you lose them or you're in a death match to the end, and it's the worst type of torture. So now is the best part. The Carolinas at the Garden, the Gonzagas in Seattle, 2 top 10 teams, going into the Big East. I mean, this is what it's all about. Now, this is nothing but like every win feels great as opposed to trying not to blow your season up.
Solo 3 for 5 from 3 against Carolina, kind of a breakout performance from him there. 1 for 5 today, though. He had that late 3 in the second half. Where do you feel like he is with his shooting right now? Do you feel like he's getting comfortable with 3.5?
Yeah, I mean, I just think for him, the shooting, it all looked clean. The ones that didn't go in, they were in and out. He hasn't found his stroke completely in Gamble yet. But I just think just his maturity at the defensive end just gave us 25 minutes of very few mistakes and physicality on the ball. And I think that he's going to be a guy that's always going to be 2 for 5. I think, I'm really happy with where he's at.
Anything else, Coach?
We good? Thank you. Oh,
Just real quick, how are you guys going to prepare for Gonzaga? You have the week off. What are you going to do in that week?
going to try and reinvent ourselves a little bit offensively. Just obviously work on some different things that we haven't shown. Get a chance to kind of, sharpen up some things with the way our schedules fall. And recently we haven't had a lot of practice time. And when you don't get a lot of practice time, it's tough to clean a lot of things up, especially at the defensive end, the three-point line defense, some of the things where we need to get better, as good as we've been and as efficient as we've been. Get a chance to get some of these guys healthy. Sam came in banged up. Donovan's been banged up. So it's a chance to get some practices, get healthy, and start prepping for just another one of the biggest non-conference games of the non-conference season. Gonzaga, UConn, and Seattle in a crazy atmosphere. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.